Hi guys, my name is Raphaela Mercier and I've been going to Foxborough Regional Charter School for 7 years, since I was in 6th grade. And now I am a senior here at Frickus and I'm really excited for my last year, but before I go, I wanted to make a way for our students, families, and everyone to thank their teachers for how far they've gotten us. As part of my senior independent enrichment class, I'm working with the outreach and development team to plan an event called the Golden Falcon Awards. I want you guys to take the opportunity to thank your teachers, your staff members, your lunch ladies, everyone, and vote for your favorite teachers and whoever it is for the Golden Falcon Award. Your votes should be in by April 15th at the main office, so make sure you pick up your forms. All you do is submit the form and put a $5 donation. All the donations go directly to the teacher funds.
This is my Frickus.
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 My favorite teacher at Frickus is Mr. Paveo.
It's a hard time picking a favorite teacher, but I have to go with Miss West Smith.
My favorite teacher at Frickus is Mr. God. You know, showed me out a lot.
Mr. Hickey, because I had him in the 5th grade, and he was my basketball coach, and me and him just kind of bonded.
I really appreciate Mr. Logan, he's an administrator here, and Miss Hall because they really hold the school down for us.
Mr. Ells was one of my favorites. He's a very interesting guy.
My favorite staff member at the Foxborough Regional Charter School is Miss Hanson.
I think it's got to be Miss Morris.
Let's see, teachers that I had that were really great. Mr. Lay, Miss Morris, Miss Hanson, Mr. Guptill.
My favorite teacher at Frickus is Mr. Alzer.
I'm Shannon Mahoney. I go to Salisbury University in Maryland, and I'm an exercise science allied health major.
So my name is Leo Sheehan. I am a junior at UMass Amherst.
I'm Ahmed Raja. I am a junior currently at New York University with the major in politics and Middle Eastern studies.
Michael Mahoney, UMass Dartmouth, and my major is business undeclared.
Well, my name is Dimitri Mercier, and my plans for college are to graduate with a bachelor's in nursing.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I see myself attending medical school. If for some reason that doesn't work out, grabbing a master's degree in public health.
5 years. I see myself still at school, probably studying for a nurse practitioner or maybe a physician's assistant, and definitely working.
Well, right now I'm actually kind of at a crossroads because I'm choosing between 3 different majors that I have the qualifications for. Law, business, and education.
Hopefully in nursing school.
Who was your biggest incentive in high school?
That's another tough one.
Any staff or teacher you can think of?
I have to go with Mr. Ells just because for a while there he had to put up with a lot of stuff with me and he ended up helping me out a lot that year. That was a tough year for me when it came to schoolwork.
Probably Miss Morris once again. She kicks my butt in a good way.
Yeah, that's another hard one. I feel like the school is good because it's not just one teacher that tells you or incentivizes you to do well. So it's like a very communal kind of program, which is the way it should be. So, you know, like Mr. Guptill, I'm very bad at math, so Mr. Guptill was a great like math teacher for me because he helped me, you know, with my failure and efficiencies. And then you know, Miss Morse was great for organization and how to write, kind of be more serious. And Miss Hanson was great with, you know, like spurring you on and being a great teacher. And Mr. Lay was good with getting you more of an academic mindset, making sure you're writing things the way you're supposed to be doing it, citing it. So it's a team effort.
Do you have a teacher tale or a memory in high school that has to do with a staff member that you want to share?
Back when Mr. Siciliano was still here, we had a kid in the class named Miss Skyel. He would always cause all types of mischief. He once I guess he threw something at someone, and Mrs. Siciliano got very angry, so he ripped open his shirt and started screaming at this guy. It was great.
Just every moment I have with Mr. Hickey is always funny. Like every time we were at basketball practice or at games, he used to yell at me for things.
Do you remember the first homeroom teacher that you had here? What grade did you start?
I started in 3rd grade, and I had Miss Wallace ever, who only taught that 1 year.
I remember I had Miss West Smith as a homeroom teacher for a while.
Mr. Guptill was my homeroom teacher. That was my favorite. Mr. Guptill is probably one of those teachers that like you can see actually being a person outside of the school.
Who was the teacher that gave you the most homework?
Can't answer this one because everybody gave me a ridiculous amount of homework. It was...
Name some. Like...
Mr. Guptill was pretty good on the homework front.
Actually, you know who gave us a lot of homework? Miss Crowley. Miss Crowley would give us like an essay every single night.
Probably Mr. Guptill, because math.
The most homework, that's a good question. Miss Harrison, she really put a lot of homework into that class. Yeah, definitely her.
Who was the teacher that you think put up with you the most?
Definitely Mr. Hickey, because I used to come to his office all the time, like in the middle of the day, and complain about it.
I think Miss Harrison put up with me a lot.
Definitely Miss Morse. Definitely Miss Morse.
So now that you know what the GFA Golden Falcon Awards is for, how important is it to you to recognize the teachers that have brought you to where you are right now as college students?
Well, thing is the teachers, they build up those people who end up taking up places in the world that, I mean, that are necessary. Like those nurses and doctors and, you know, like the educated people of the world, politicians, astronauts, like those are all people who were taught in school. So I think teachers deserve all the credit. They're the foundation.
I think it's very important to recognize teachers. I don't think they get recognized for all the work that they do and all the things that they put up with.
Oh, I think it's very important. I mean, they put a lot of work into it, and I remember being in high school. You know, we're a lot to deal with, as you guys still probably know. So I think they deserve at least some recognition.
Well, I think the whole thing is a lot of them are kind of underappreciated, especially when you go into, like, they don't make a lot of money, so, and a lot of what gets them to keep going is just their interaction with the students. And I think it would go a long way to helping just give them more reason to keep doing what they're doing. A lot of them go above and beyond what they need to do for the job. And it's really important for them to be recognized for that.
I think it's a good thing to do, generally. I mean, I'm not gonna say it. It's good.